Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, and I'm pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video, playing in standard best of one with a pretty janky build. It's Quintorius Burn. We have a red burn deck with a splash of white for Quintorius Kand, taking advantage of not only the Discover ability, but the passive ability that will deal 2 damage to our opponent and give us 2 life every time we cast a spell from exile, which we'll be doing a lot of within the build. All right, we're going to break down the deck list in depth, discuss both the strategies and synergies within today's video, giving you a deeper understanding of how to pilot the deck both effectively and efficiently. And then we're going to demonstrate this against the best decks as well as players in-game right now within our Mythic Rank gameplay footage. Finally wrapping up with our deck review, closing thoughts, channel news, things like this. Right? So that's what you'll have to look forward to. Now, if you don't mind supporting the channel with a thumbs up, it does go a long ways. There's a reason we're always asking for it. And subscribe to the channel as well, helping us reach our subscription goals. Cheers. Join the community Discord if you want to go to the next level. I could help you build a deck or, whatever you've got going on. Don't hesitate, right? It's a friendly community, and we're looking forward to meeting you. With that being said, again, thank you all so much. Let's take a look at the deck.
It's a new lap record.
Here we are with Quintorius Burn, a mono red burn deck, which I have been absolutely obsessed with recently, playing it in multiple formats, just, crushing on the virtue of courage. And again, that's what we'll be building around here today. A 5 mana enchantment, and whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to opponent, you may exile that many cards off the top of your library and play them this turn. This is kind of crazy, right? Because we used to use Experimental Frenzy, and you'd play off the top of your library, but then you'd run into multiple lands and just be bricked. This, on the other hand, will give us access to multiple cards at once, in which many of them will deal more damage, giving us access to even more cards. And, I do think it is a far superior card in that aspect. Plus, we have on the front end as the instant speed adventure, Embereth's Blaze, dealing 2 damage to any target, right? So, there's that. It's also actively, removing our opponent's field state or their life points, whatever happens to be, on the front end, which is really, really cool. So, putting cards into exile equal to the damage that we do, right? That damage will be increased with Ozure from whatever to his power, which is really good. Typically, it is 4. We can push it up with a Kumano to 5. That's kind of crazy because it's going to be giving us access every time we deal a damage to 4 cards off the top of our library. Yeah, and those 4 cards, like I said, will deal more damage and 4 more cards and 4 more cards, and it's very, very easy to win games once you kind of have a few of these combo pieces assembled. Another card that goes great in the deck is Urbrask, 4/4 first strike for 4, and whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, deal 1 damage, gets upgraded to 4. Then the 4 cards off the top. Plus you generate 1 additional red mana. Cast 3 on the turn. You can transform it into the Great Work. 3 damage to each creature and opponent. That's just great. And then, make 3 treasures. And then finally, exile the graveyards. You can cast spells from among them. And, that's going to be great too as you retransform Urbrask, gaining access to that passive ability. Again, generating more mana, dealing more damage. It is all very, very nice. Khan's static ability, as forementioned, is, another big card that we're building around within the virtue of Courage, Ozure, Urbrask Shell. And, of course, whenever we do cast a spell from exile, 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. And then again, that 2 damage is going to give us 2 more cards into exile. Whenever we cast one of those, 2 more damage, and around and round we go, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. +1 can make a 3/2. -6, we don't really go for this, but at the end of the day, exile any number of cards from graveyard, generate that much red mana, which is great, and then you may play those cards this turn. So this actually works really, really good in the deck if you do ever get there, but typically, it's just a -3, discovering 4. That Discover is cast from exile, triggers the static ability, and can play Ozure, Deepest Might, which is really good, and then that gets us going. On the top end, throwing in a Chandra here for 6 mana, 5 loyalty. Whenever you cast first instant or sorcery each turn, copy it. That's crazy. +2, add 2 mana of any colors. +1, exile the top 5, cast instant and sorceries from among though. those into exile is what we're doing here as well. And then minus X, dealing X damage up to 2 targets, which is pretty cool as well. We've got Baby Chandra here as well. Can generate mana with her +1 ability, dealing 1 damage to a target player or planeswalker. And the 1 mana, like aforementioned, that 1 damage is, a draw every turn off the Virtue if it's there, which is great and can be greatly increased, like everything else in the deck, through the Deepest Might. +1, exiling the top card of your library. If it's red, you may play it this turn. That's really cool if we have Quintorius out, right? Because, that static ability, and this is being cast from exile. Speaking of cast from exile, Ren's Resolve. The top 2 into exile, you may play them until the end of your next turn. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell through the Flame Breather, 1 damage to each opponent, which again, if you can upgrade that, is pretty ridiculous, as it all is fitting together very nicely now. And the Festivities, 1 damage to each opponent and creature and planeswalker they control. Play with fire, 2 damage to any target if it was an opponent. Scry 1. Kumano, 1 damage to each opponent and planeswalker when it enters. Your next creature enters with that +1/+1. This is good on the Breather. It's also, good on Osier for the most part. And then finally, the 2/2 with haste, and whenever something would die that was dealt damage by a source you control, it's actually going to be exiled instead with Kumano, which is actually pretty good, to be honest. So that's the deck as a whole. Murex, generating white mana the turn it's played. Don't play until you're ready. The Pass, the Forge, helping us get there as well. And, worst case scenario, Chandra, but you won't need it. The mana really worked out quite nicely for us. And I don't think we actually weren't able to cast Quintorius at all, which is nice. We played plenty of matches, had a lot of fun. So with that being said, this is a bit of a fun deck for me. I wouldn't be expecting to climb through the ranks faster than a typical meta mono red deck. But you know what? That's fine. I don't care at this point. Just having fun currently the holiday season, playing Magic for what I like it to be, and this is that. And it really has a lot to do with Virtue of Courage recently. It's a good card, and I think more people are going to be playing it after they see how successful it can be in that mid game. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord. Have a magical day and enjoy today's gameplay footage. Opponent goes first. I like what we're seeing here. Ooh, you are going and gone. Into Courage, I think. That's pretty good too. We can't remove that. Huh. Let's just try to get Osier, I guess, off the top. We could maybe block and try to combo in with a spell, but I'm not sure, like, there's just going to be another threat behind it, right? So let's just try to do our best to get as far into their health points as we can. No block. They're probably thinking the same thing. Like, oh, maybe they get them to block. Kind of a bummer, but, we'll just take what we can get. Cast this now before it goes away. I don't want to double down on it. I think it's probably a waste. Like I said, there's just going to be another threat behind it. Hit for 3. Sorry, 1. I'm not dyslexic. You're dyslexic. My bad. Dinosaur, really? 5 available mana. They could flip this and make 2 3/3s. Not a bad playline, I don't think. Ooh. Going for it. Wow. Taking them down to 10 here. Sorry, 9. The additional point from the Flame Breather. We can go straight to Quintorius Kand. Deal 1. Then deal an additional 2. Flame Breather's not the worst. No attacks, pass over. They have a ton of mana here. But I think we're looking at lethal. Especially if Quintorius stays in play. What do you like play? Like an Atali? Right? Into the Sun's Avatar, into like 15 Carnosaurs. ACG, you gotta stop while you're ahead. Oh. Nice. Wow. Removal too. Decent, decent. Okay. There's nothing we can do here but plus. And I think we're better off. Because this is 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's close. So we're gonna have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way. We don't have 7. Well, we may as well go for longevity. Here's 3. And then the additional 2 to 1. It's 5 either way. We've already played the land on the turn. We have 21 life. Can we survive? Lethal in hand. We got a little bit of life gain playing this route, so, you know, not just 5 damage, but also the 2 life, so I think that was the optimal line. This is really, really bad, though. We might lose. We have them down to 1. And it would have been lethal, but just previous to this, they removed our secondary damage output through the Flame Breather. So here's the Sun's Avatar. This could be a terrible, terrible, terrible experience. They might tap out and not pull any dinos. Right, like I don't care how many dinos they pull after combat damage. It's just like surviving that combat damage that's important. I mean, I see 11 trample. We've got 3 blocks for the others. 12 with the rigging and, you know, who knows what else. I guess it could be pretty bad. These don't have haste. Why do? I mean, they're big. Yes. Ooh, and they get it anyways. Wow, okay. That's a lot of damage, dude. A little beep. A little boop. A little bop. We're getting here for 1421. I hate my life. I absolutely hate my life. This game's not fun anymore. 1 damage, chat. They get it. Do they not? I can't add. I thought they had it. Oh, 19, not 21. Where did I get 21 from? Well, we can stop crying now. And just steal 5 of our own. Where did I get 21 from? 714 plus 5 is 21 HGG. Stop! Our opponent's gonna go first. Let's keep 7. I guess. You know, just get the creature out there. Charming Scoundrel's actually pretty good. I like it. It's good in monocolor decks. It's good in dual color decks. We don't mind. I'm going to keep this up in case it's a rage. We can easily resolve next turn. And send this face if it's not, right? But if it is, I probably want to remove it. No dice. Ooh. I mean, I already have my 4th land. There it is. I like Virtue of Courage. I hope it sees more play. I've been pretty obsessed with it, actually, as you can probably tell. And the recent uploads, it's just good. Okay, settle. Like the black Virtue is really nice as well. So is the white one. The blue one? Why is blue always getting screwed? I mean, it's not bad. I used it in a mill deck a couple times. It was cool. Oh, this sucks. That has to go. Oh, they can just like minus on my... I don't appreciate that. Let's swing for 1. Take the creature. This is not a mountain. I hope they don't have another in hand. And if they do, it's fine. I mean, it's just our 5th land for us. Oh. Okay. And they get their... wow. Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. That's going to be hard to overcome. Dang.
You know what's great at dispelling darkness? A blazing inferno. Watch me heat up the dance floor.
2. Draw land. For another 2. Take down the walker. Kind of sucks, but it's happening. Four, 5, 6. We can potentially take out both of these walkers. It's going to be really important for us to keep them reined in. At the same time, we're probably missing lethal. Yeah. All right, down to 18. I don't know why they didn't do that first. Right, they could have got a draw there. Chandra's a go. 2 damage. I'm taking advantage of our opportunity.
This war ends today.
Yup.
This can't be the end. Aw, party's over.
Let's take out the Fire of Resistance as well. Nice. Take our Scry. Because we lose this card this turn, right? So 4 more damage. Again, we probably just missed lethal. Like 10 times over. But you can't tell me what to do. The Planeswalkers were giving me anxiety. They had to go. They could still come back and get us here, I think. What could have potentially been lethal also could have blown up in our face with removal, right? Like, you know, and then we're left with Planeswalkers and no lethal. Urbrask, you are a go. Hopefully they don't have another Warcrafting. That's pretty brutal.
Plan? Fire doesn't need a plan. No hope. You'll never guess what I do next.
Taking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12, 13. $14, 15. 1 more damage. 15, 16. I'm fairly certain that's lethal. Interesting. What? You trying to throw this match? I think they are. Desperately trying to throw this match away. As I probably already did earlier. It's just fun to do. Interesting. I'm not going to be attacking you, so that's cool. You made a dragon. Give me some spell damage off the top. And tap too. That's cool. Cool. It has to be this, and we have to go on a run with it. If we draw a land, we're at any point we're done. We need more than 1 damage off the top.
Can't slow me down.
Okay, I'll allow it. Double Chandra sucks though. If it was a lightning bolt, maybe.
Go ahead. Fight me as hard as you can. It's not real stuff. Let's bring things up to a
Ah.
timer.
Did I just disconnect? Oh, we're here.
Whoa, I've never
Still 2 mana.
sweating like this before. You're lucky this is a warning shot.
No. Good game. Going first, keeping 7. Nice. Turn 1, turn 2. Not a bad start. We do need Urbrask. We do need Ojir. We do need Chandra. We do need a Virtue. We do need a Quintorius Kand, and we do need a white source of mana. It's a long list. Voice of the what? I mean, I would love for you just to block, and then I can keep my spells. No dice. We take it. It must just leave the vicinity immediately. I will keep End the Festivities. A secondary one? Oh my gosh. Let's swing in. They could have protection, but they think I could remove it if they cast it. Why would you ever? I could blast this if... Oh my god. What a bad play that works out for them. I'm upset. F me. Casting out of rage now. That's such a bad play on their behalf. They should not have done that. I'm embarrassed that it worked out for them. It gives a bad look to the game. I mean, you understand why. They're so lucky I didn't have removal. Like, why would you tap out with that? Oh my good lord. Sure. A little late on play with fire, but it's there. Another safekeeping. I hate my life. Not impressed. Why don't you put life gain on it, dude? They have a third safekeeping, don't they? It is 2 damage. Their 1 damage is irrelevant. Interesting. As long as they don't get life gain. Only 2 blockers. Ugh. Nice. Oh, nice. That's the best possible draw. Big money, no whammies. Show me the good stuff. Good game. Too many lands. Just 1 spell away. Good game. Going first, pretty decent, I suppose. Do some double casting here, hopefully. Let's definitely get the scry for our 4th land. Well, okay. I guess we'll just get after it. Not a land. Hashtag goodbye. Pass over. Down to 10 with the scry. 4th land is confirmed. It's a little late, but whatever. Playing into removal here, most definitely. Oof. Worst kind of removal. We can take her down, though, easily here.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
Ooh. Not even giving us more tokens. You dog. First virtue is a go. Can they remove it? This is a big help for us. That's a big help for them, though. Oh my gosh. This could be quite horrific for us. Just gonna wait a turn. This could be very, very bad. Even like a Lily plus forced discard would suck. Don't say it out loud. That's why you don't say it out loud.
I'm tired of your secrets.
If I top deck a land now, I am gonna cry. Oh my god! Don't say it. You just... Come on. I'm not having fun anymore. Bully for you, dude. I need the biggest top deck ever seen. Oh my god. Could be worse. Is worse. Okay. Access to 2. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. No landies. Big spellsies. Oh, that's one. Give me another one of those, please. Hey, no landsies. Come on. Big money. No landsies. Give me the good stuff, huh? Give me the good stuff. Lily can minus on it. They just straight up have removal. Well, we're getting the lands out of the way. That's important. They have a lot of life gain coming up, though. And that's like... Bro, no! My life. You don't enjoy being a burn deck matched up against life gain? You mean that's not what you were looking forward to doing today? This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Tokens all get life gain now. Which they are getting anyways through Elspeth, so it doesn't matter. They're up to 18 from like 10 or something. LOL.
You won't be outsmarting me.
A good game. All right, going first. A nice curve. Can we get 3, 4, 5. Shuffler, you know, all eyes on you. It's a good start. Just needing 4 and 5. Ren's Resolve would be cool off the top. Life gain. That's always fun. We can clean up, though, at least. Hit for 4. Scry for land. Nope. Hit for 2. It could be a 2/2. Just life gain. Loving it. Life gain, field wipe. That's cool. Yeah, come on, bro. Well, I'm bored. Let's draw a counterspell. Really? Pull out removal. Pull out the blocker. Yeah, the Wanderer, right?
We must protect the people.
Interesting. No life gain. They don't want it. Oh, they already have it. Your second Sunset's Revelry. So they've gained 4, 8, 10, going on 12 here soon. No attack. The blocks are, you know, just there at this point. It's worthless. Just opens us up to more trouble. I wonder if they use Sunfall. That'd be cool.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Probably no attacks. We do find our 5th, which is really nice. But I think we're a little bit too far gone, and it could even just be counter magic. Hit for 4. It lands. Wow, we're lucky. Hit for an additional 4. Well. We're still going to cast it for the damage, right? And then keep the original. New one goes to the land. No attack. Chandra could potentially, if we get a land, enter. Well, there's the land. Cool. And remember, they've already gained like 10 life, so, you know. Really? I mean, 10 damage is quite a bit to do at this point, but
Greet our enemies.
let's take a plus here. We could try to hit this with a triple spell. Or just -5 their face off with the Mindbreaker. And that's 6 damage. I don't think that's bad. We could plus,
Someone had to save the day.
but I don't think, like, she's gonna be attacked anyways, right? This is a nice double, though. That should propel us through the rest of the game. I'm going to be greedy.
We can do this together.
We generate one with Urbrask as well.
Give it our all.
Not great. Better. Land and play. We have 3 mana up. I'm gonna Flame Breathe in. That's 2 damage. And then Festivities for 3. 4, 5, 6, question mark? We win? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Lucky. They gained a lot of life as well, and we still got through it. Quintorius Burn. Oh my gosh. It's pretty cheesy. I get it. But, you know, having fun typically is in this game. It's very easy to be punished by all of the meta decks. But at the end of the day, you know, we still can beat them sometimes. And we can have a lot more fun doing it, right? There's just something about having access, whether it be in your hand or into exile, with like 10, 15 cards of your deck. It's like, are we done yet? Lear, Disciple of the Drowned was another a good card that was like that, right? Where you just play it and then you get all these cards. It's like, okay, now this is pod racing. Anywho, again, other than being a mediocre jank deck, I hope you did enjoy. If you're looking for something more competitive, reach out to me in my Discord. I'll hook you up. And other than that, have a magical day. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, and I'll see you soon in the next.